Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. My name is Joyce and that is Jayla in the chair. We are back in action for the most part. I know it's been almost a year since you last seen a video from us, so let me just give you guys a really quick update. Jayla graduated from 5th grade, so she's no longer in elementary school. She also celebrated her 11th birthday in May, so we had a sleepover and we did like a little painting party. And she's also been in 6th grade for about 2 weeks now, and she has braces. So she does look a little bit different from our last video. She looks a little bit older, doesn't she? But in today's video, I'm going to show you how I'm going to get her hair together. So I would normally do this right before school starts. I just did not have enough time. And I'm going to be honest, I have really been neglecting Jayla's hair, especially over the summer. She loves to swim. She swam maybe 2 to 3 times a week. And during that time, I did not do a good job at keeping her hair moisturized or keeping her style maintained. It was really hard to do when she goes swimming that much. So her hair is in dire need of some serious TLC and a really good trim. So right now you see her hair is in twist. I have her hair in about 6 sections. You guys know I like to wash her hair while it's twisted up. It just makes it easier for everyone, and her hair does stay detangled pretty much the whole time that I'm washing her hair. So right now I'm going to be applying a leave-in conditioner to her hair, and this is the leave-in that I'm using. I found that her hair only likes this product if it's going to be blown out, so that's the only time I use this on her hair. I've tried this conditioner on braided styles and twisted styles, and the styles always come out frizzy no matter what. So this is the only time that I use this product, is if I'm going to use the blow dryer. And this is my new blow dryer. I had this for a couple of months now, but I've only used it on her hair twice. It's all good and all, but I still prefer the banded method just because it gives me a break in between styling. But on the other hand, the banded method does take a full day for her hair to dry. So if I'm in a rush for time, then I would blow dry her hair instead of styling it wet or banding it. As you can see, I'm going section by section. I am applying the conditioner, detangling with the denman brush, and then I go in with the blow dryer. I am using the blow dryer on the high setting just because it would take too long to use the blow dryer on the low setting. And as I'm blow drying, I can already tell where I want to trim her hair. I want to get rid of all of those see-through ends, and I think the last time I trimmed her hair was like January, February, so she is way overdue for a trim. So I think I'm gonna cut off maybe an inch or 2 from her ends. I'm just going to repeat the process until all of her hair is blown out, adding the leave-in conditioner, detangling and blow drying, and I'm going to let you watch the rest of this and I'll be back. Finally, her hair is all blown out, and this is what it's looking like. Her ends are really scraggly, so my goal here is to get rid of all of the bad ends, dead ends, scraggly ends, whatever you want to call them. I first just start by sectioning off her hair. I'm going to section it from ear to ear and work with the back first. And let me just first give you guys a disclaimer. I'm not a licensed professional. I do not recommend you cutting your daughter's hair this way, but this is just what I want to do, and I know how I want her to look. I've been cutting her hair like this for years, and it works for us, but this method may not work for you guys, okay? So I do have a few videos of me cutting her hair different ways. I've done it on wet hair, I've done it on dry hair, blow dry hair, but today I'm going to be cutting it once after blow drying and then once again after lightly flat ironing her hair. Right here, I'm just feeling her hair with my hands, trying to get a good feel for where I need to start cutting. And once I run my fingers over her ends, I knew automatically that those had to go. So this is about how much I wanted to cut off, which looks to be about 1.5 inches. Before I start to cut, I detangle again with my denman brush. I do want to make sure that the hair is as straight as possible, so I pull the hair out with my fingers. And I place my hand right above where I want to start my cut, and then I take my scissors and follow my fingers as a guide. Once I finish cutting that first part, I use that as a guide to cut my second section. I just brought them both together and cut the excess hair. Then I brushed everything together, I brushed it down, and then I took my scissors and just cut off any extra hair at the bottom. And this is how much hair I just cut off the first section. I'm going to cut the rest of her hair the same way, following the same steps, and I'll come back. This is the hair after trimming it. It definitely looks a lot better, but I still feel like I need to cut just a little bit more. I can't really tell right now because her ends are still frizzy from the blow drying. So what I'm going to do is lightly flat iron her hair. I am using the heat protectant first. I'll take about a dime size amount of the heat protectant and apply it all over the section. Then I take a smaller portion of that section to flat iron. I have my flat iron set to 350, which is not high. It's not high enough to get her hair bone straight. It's just high enough to get her ends straight so that I can get a better look at her ends and see and make sure that her hair is even. I take my denman brush and go through her hair first, and I closely follow the denman brush with the flat iron. The denman brush keeps the hair detangled before the flat iron touches it, which prevents the hair from getting knots and creases while flat ironing. Right here you can see the difference in the blow dry hair and the flat iron hair, and as you can imagine, it was a lot easier trimming her hair with the flat iron hair than it was the blow dry hair, because I can actually see the length and see what needs to be cut. But I think I forgot to press record after this clip because I do not have the footage of me trimming her hair. I did not trim a lot, maybe a couple of centimeters, that was it. After I trimmed her flat iron hair, I just went ahead and put 2 braids in it. As you can see right here, her hair has already frizzed back up, so that flat iron hair did not last long at all. But yeah, I'm just going to put 2 braids in her hair. She's going to go to bed, and in the morning we'll take those braids out and do a braid out. I'm not going to add that footage to this video because this video is already long enough, so I will upload that video separately if you guys want to see. But yeah, any questions, comments, leave them below. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.